Joining us now is Shervin Pishevar, advisor to His Royal Highness Crown Prince Reza Pahlavi's Iran Prosperity Project. And what a pleasure to have you tonight. I know you framed the current regime as dying. You've emphasized that the future leadership should come from free elections decided by the Iranian people. What is your reaction off the top to the supreme leader's death?
Profound gratitude to President Trump and our U.S. troops. As an Iranian American, I'm a patriot, and God bless America. This is only possible with the courage of the American troops and the courage of our president. President Trump goes down in the history books now as a liberator, and protecting the America's interests and the liberating the Iranian people from this evil regime. This is the process that begins today. I want to also thank Prime Minister Netanyahu and the Israeli troops in their collaboration in Operation Epic Fury and Operation Roaring Lion. We've made history here today. The Iranian people, I am full of gratitude for their historic role. Without their courage, this wouldn't have been possible. Over 43,000 Iranians gave up their lives. They gave their last measure of devotion, full measure of devotion, and they you look at their videos. They knew that they were not going to live. They said, "This is going to be my last video," and we should. What we're watching is we're living in biblical times. These are miracles happening before our eyes. We're just a couple days from Purim. That's Queen Esther, who was the queen of Iran 2,500 years ago. Yeah, she played an unbelievable historic role, and 2,500 years later, this is happening right at the beginning of that holiday. And Cyrus the Great, who could forget, freed the Jews from slavery 2,500 years ago and returned the Jews to their homeland. And now, in biblical symmetry, the Jews are also helping free the Iranians from their slavery, this nightmare of 47 years. Khomeini tried to execute my father, who used to work for the Crown Prince's father, who was the king, the Shah. So this is a profound moment for me and my family to see this. I just spoke to my 88-year-old father, who was just filled with happiness and gratitude for all of this. And finally, I want to thank Crown Prince Reza Pahlavi for his absolute courage. He's actively planning to return to his homeland. That's courage to help lead this transition. I'm honored to be an advisor to the Iranian Prosperity Project, the IPP, which has a detailed plan of transition and economic revival. A free Iran will be the greatest peace dividend and economic dividend that the world has seen. You look at our neighbors right now, there's missiles from Iran hitting hotels, airports in Dubai, all across the region. None of the neighboring countries want to live in a neighborhood with a regime that is this evil. As Jared Kushner said in his speech, the operating system, the software code for evil has been coming out of Iran for 47 years. And the time for that is over, and we're going to have a free Iran. We're going to make up for what we've lost for the last 47 years. We're going to make it up in 10 years. Look at the diaspora. Look at what they've done. The small population of Iranians, refugees who have gone all over the world, but especially in America. $7 trillion of economic value in companies like Uber, which I was lucky to be helping build, and Google. So many eBay, so many companies that have been created by Iranian Americans who are grateful to be Americans. And imagine there's 92 million of those brilliant souls who are going to be free, and it's going to create unbelievable ripples of progress and peace and economic prosperity.
Well, we have about 30 seconds left. What a stunning account you shared with us there. And again, we so appreciate you joining us tonight. We've
Of course.
seen these protests on the ground flaring before this military operation, and you certainly have a unique perspective regarding what all of this means for new leadership in Iran. How do you see this transition playing out now?
I believe, as you saw, there's calls for the Iranian people to come out in the streets. We believe that is going to happen. The Crown Prince has a detailed plan of transition that will lead to a referendum and a vote on what kind of government the Iranian people want to have, what kind of democracy they want, and that's the next step. Is to do that 4 months after the interim government is being created right now, and we're looking forward to these important steps and letting the Iranian people finally be free and have the form of government and democracy that they want, whether it's a republic or a constitutional monarchy. Like other democracies in Europe have, with a prime minister and a parliament. That it's up to the Iranian people, and we're here with a plan to do that. Let freedom ring.
Well, we will certainly be watching and waiting and following those developments very closely. Shervin Pishevar, appreciate your voice. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.